I have no idea. But I do love this chair. It's great. Ooh, what's that? Hey, a pine cone. Smells delightful. Let's get that out of here. Let's go. Man, my own bones are aching. I like going for a walk. Hey, that's a birdie. Look at that up there. I like birdies. Oh, what's that over there in the forest? Oh, you know what I could really go with? A tree hug. Wonderful. This stream is brought to you by. Have you ever been misunderstood? A puppy in a rage monster's body? Well, we here at Trollocs Lives Matter believe there is a human inside all of us. And
they were effectively genetically engineered war tools.
TLM, because even
nightmare fuel
needs love too. And maybe a hug. Hello, I am Jafe Dumpkins, founder and CEO of Trollocs Lives Matter, TLM. Thank you for watching this advertisement. Aw, look at that little guy. Look at that little poopsie whoopsie. He's a cutie patootie, isn't he? Look at her pet. Oh my God! The cut. Karn! Hello. We made it finally. I wasn't sure I was gonna make it tonight, but here we are. We have indeed made it. All my stuff is messed up because StreamYard's decided to change things again. Because StreamYard changes stuff every day, it seems like. Sorry. So, members out there, you should have a new emoji up and running. I think it should be there. There it is. And we have the new badge is up and ready. So Matt's Foxhead medallion is ready to rock. For anybody that is crazy enough to be like Doviande Setovius again, which means you have 36 months under your belt, which thank you, Dovey, by the way, you madman, you. Let's see who's here. Who we got? Sam is here with his lovely tagline. After the show, Matt is my favorite character. Sorry, Sam. Jimmy says, but it looks like they're going to make him a drag queen. It's true. Max, show Matt is going to be in the White Tower Library reading books to over. Drag Matt story hour. What's up, Thumb? Good to see you. Grifter, good to see you. Jeremy, thank you. Trying out that T-Bling. Fuck yeah. Trolloc Bling. Gadfly, what's up? I'm reading some Ravages of Time as I'm waiting for the show to start. Awesome. What abomination awaits us now? We'll see in a second. I haven't watched it yet. Luther, good to see you. WrestleMania, good to see you. I can't believe they gave Moraine the McMuffin. I know. It's amazing. Staplebow, what's up? Silverlock, good to see you. For Aldan, all hail the Lord Dragon. Thank you. Yunan, good to see you. Are you so happy this is the greatest show ever? Yes, I feel privileged and blessed to be here for the time of Wheel of Time. It won't let me put it won't. Why won't it let? It won't let me do all those emojis. Oh, there we go. Boom. I'm spamming my own channel, baby. T-Bling for life. So. Apparently we have a new Clipperoonie. I also I put up a short. Max, check it out. Tell me what you think. I'm gonna try and do those for the rest of season 3. Forsaken in here yet? I don't think so. I haven't seen Forsaken. Are you talking about like the chatter for like the person Forsaken? Or are you talking about like Real Forsaken. Are you talking about like Forsaken from like the show? Since those don't exist either. It won't let me out of the emote screen. What the heck is going on? Whatever. There you go. All right. So I have not seen Forsaken yet. No. Mr. Staplebow shared this with me. So I wasn't sure if I was going to stream tonight, and then Staplebow laid one on me. I know uh, there are some other articles too that we could look at, but what the fuck? Oh my god. But we always have to also we have to keep our let's see here. Our boy Narg, got to keep him up there. Narg been doing his part by watching House of David. Take that the Wheel of Time. Of course, Aldan is trying his hardest to keep Wheel of Time at number 2 in the Land of Oz. So yeah, Reacher's number 1, House of David number 2, Wheel of Time number 3. I found it really interesting that right after episode 4 came out of Wheel of Time, it didn't get past. It did get to number 2. It stayed at number 3. I couldn't believe it. I thought for sure at least it would get to number 2 when it got its new episode, but it just can't. It's got no legs at all. I've heard House of David's good. If I'm being honest, we've been handling business in other comment sections. What's that mean? You guys aren't like, hold on, Shatterheart. Hold on. You guys are being respectful, right? I've seen Dark Friends taking victory laps after episode 4, as if making a 5 out of 10 episode makes up for all the one. Look, okay. So let's bring it down a notch here. So first of all, Shatterheart, if you're doing that, cool. Just be respectful. We're better than them. Okay, we hold ourselves higher than them coming in here and being petulant fucking whiners, right? So hold yourself better than them. I know it's not like it's bad to be the responsible one. It's a pain in the ass to be the responsible one, but we are better than them in every shape or form. So just I mean mostly, but it has nothing to do with your channel. I call BS when I see it. Absolutely. No, I'm not just you can call BS you can call out BS and be respectful, right? That's as long that's all. Just like, and I know it has, I'm not your dad. But you know what I'm saying. I know you're not going around calling people fucking assholes or whatever, that you're just calling out shit show and shit things when you see it. And that's, there's nothing wrong with that. So Sam, again, not your father. Not your father. Dane, what's up, man? Hey, if you're around, I can throw you an invite if you want. I'm just chilling. I don't know how long I'm going tonight, but we're going to watch this clip. I haven't seen it. Josh, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Shatterhorn. It's fine. Look, man, look, I'm on your side. So I'm on your side. So you know that. Just, I don't like, I don't like, we I just think that we have held ourselves in a much more respectful manner than our opposites. So show Steve how much they pay you. $2.50. What can I say? It's funny though, because like I like, it's funny how like when you say something like, man, it was decent or it was watchable, and then like you make a review where like half of what you say or over half of it is still ripping it to shreds. Like let's be real. Episode 4 was probably the most watchable episode they've made, and there was still so many fucking problems with it. It's ridiculous. I know. I know. Come on, guys. Come on. I know it's hard to read sarcasm, but I got you. I got you. It's all good. Look. Look, episode 4, the episode 4 is actually um it's one of those, dude, I'm good salty was doing something. I need to reach out to my man. Like it's been a minute. He's doing, last I spoke to him, he was breathing that crisp clean air and being above all of it. So good for him. He's probably smarter than all of us. But I got to get on the horns. Good old salty. It's been a minute. So but I know he's doing well. Probably smarter than every single one of us. But but it's one of those things that you can say a thing and they only hear what they want to hear, right? And it's like there's still so many things wrong with episode 4. It just, us saying that they don't seem to understand either. And follow me. So hopefully I make sense when I say what I'm saying here. Episode 4 of this season is actually, I think, a bigger blow to this show than any of the other ones, because it shows that if they want to try and do it correctly, they could if they wanted to. They have made a choice to make shit instead of try to make something quality, try to actually adapt the source material. It also shows that, you know what, when they want to, they can actually find the dialogue that is in the books and just reprint it. And you know what? It's much more entertaining than any of the dribble and shit that they put out there, right? So now that they've done it once, it just proves that we were right, right? And all the people that are defenders of the show don't seem to understand that all this episode did was prove us toxic assholes, which I wear with like a badge of fucking armor. I should, you know what? Here, you know what? Here, let's see here. I wear it like a badge of honor. Us toxic assholes were right, which is they are intentionally not writing the Wheel of Time. Can you read it? Yeah, there you go. And I think it's actually a big, knife in their back, So it's one of those. There were more. Look, that's also the thing. There were probably still just as. There were way more problems with episode 4 than there was good shit. Right? There was still like that's also the thing, is there was still. Did I actually set the goal? I didn't. Please, I need lunch tomorrow. There we go. We try that. There's actually, when you break it down, draw a sunburst on there. I wish I had a better pen. I guess I'm sort of an honorary white cloak. Dana's the white. I'm the crazy mad, madman. There you go. Is that better? We gotta find a place where the camera can actually. There you go. Is that better? There we go. All right. There we go. When you break it down, there's still like mountains wrong with that episode, including, like you said, the cringe fight with Avienda. That fight is horrible. The fact that Lan even engages her is fucking horrible. And then on top of that, he loses. He gets disarmed, which is basically a loss. Lan gets disarmed by Avienda. But because they can't keep right, because they don't know what they don't know up from down, right? It's fucking crazy. I agree with your overall point. Episode 4 proves that the closer they stick to the books, the better the result. It's simply put but a central lesson. Yeah, they could do it. It comes back to if they wanted to, they could, and they've chosen not to. So who do they have to blame when this show gets canceled? Nobody but themselves, because they've decided they're better than Robert Jordan, and they're not. And then, oh, okay, all right, okay. And now, okay, so finally, something actually pissed me off. Okay, so look, I've been doing a decent job of keeping my temper in check. Much to some of your probably chagrin, some of you guys probably not real happy that my temper has been in check. But I am getting extremely fucking tired of this bullshit. I am fucking I am getting so mad that we just completely. Oh, okay, sure. Here you go. When did we all of a sudden decide that we have gendered the one power in the fucking TV show? When did it happen? Because it didn't happen. It never happened. Yes. Yes. It's about Saidin Saidar. We must be on the same wavelength, Grifter. The animated shorts is the show's default for that one. What a bunch of horse shit. No. Bullshit. Nope. They've said straight up that those shorts have nothing to do with the show. The fucking production said that the shorts have zero to do with the show. They've actually said the opposite on the show, which is that the one power, Moraine knows how Rand feels about the one power. She fully expects Rand to be like, "Oh, you don't know how I feel," and she goes, "Oh yes, I do. I know exactly how you feel channeling the one power." And Rand goes, "No, you don't. It's different because I make it dirty." Leandrin's line straight from her mouth is, "The men channel the one power and they make it dirty." And if they wanted to fucking fix it, it's really fucking easy. All they have to do is say that men channel Saidin and women channel Saidar, and then we're done. What's up, buddy?
Dude, the show is treating the one power like it's gendered when the plot needs it to.
Exactly.
But then,
well, it's
but
like,
then not.
why do right? And why do you think everybody said like, well,
Because
why does the true power so Lanfear's motivation to drill the bore makes no sense in the show, because it's a power that anybody can channel. Well, that's the one power.
Well, no.
What the fuck?
So the key thing about that message, if you didn't pick up on it, was that's a power that anybody, not just those born with the ability to channel, but literally anybody. So that was their class distinction, and that's probably how they sold it to themselves in their circle jerk when they were writing it.
Okay, so
because the key thing is
so it's not that it's just not gendered. It's that even if you have no, if you don't
everybody.
have this, if you don't have the Joe Schmo off the street can channel.
If you aren't genetically predisposed to channeling, now, like if you swear yourself,
Is that
the,
it?
the
So
big maybe that's what the hint that I got. But
because I don't, I'd have to watch it again. I don't feel. Is that what they say in the show, or is that what
it's what's implied, right? Because Lanfear, Mir, and Sedai is looking at all the poor Aiel out there with their hoes reaping the wheat, being like you're second class citizens, and with this power, perhaps it's not just accessible, or it's something that men and women can use together, but it's open to everyone.
Yep.
Obviously, what she doesn't know at the time, arguably, is that
so
you have to swear yourself to the literal devil to get it.
So, but hold on. Just I want to, but in real quick, SB. Remember how Moron only brought an angle season 1 to whoever the dragon was? They had this as a unified power since season 1. Yep, and they never fixed it. So
no,
I just want to be clear because I've only watched it the one time, really.
Steve, I need to clarify. They retconned the gendered power in season 2 only for when it was convenient to the plot, because Rand needed his Sidene goggles in order to spot what Ishamael had woven around Moron.
Yeah, well, I just
that's it where it's at, but that's the one time where it's like women can't see men's weaves.
Right. Well,
it's when it was convenient for she's not still she was just shielded.
But then they
forgot about it.
But then they even erased that because she's watching Rand channel in this season.
Yes.
So they can't, right. So first, and just I want to backtrack a minute. So it's not, I just also want to make it clear because you're probably right and it's probably implied, but it's implied, not said outright, correct?
What is implied, sir?
The anybody can channel thing. It's not just outright said.
Yeah, so it's not outright
said. It's heavily implied, but not really just said. Anybody can channel if they want to. They just have to want to, right?
The true power.
The true power, right. That's what I mean.
So that's what Mirren, before she becomes Lanfear, is saying. That's what she's excited about and what she's drilling towards. In the books, first and foremost, it was a source of power that men and women could use together,
right,
and wouldn't be in the gender binary,
right.
But in the show, what's strongly implied is it's not just something available to people who can channel, but is potentially open to everybody.
But strongly implied, not said outright, correct? Okay. I just want to make sure because they of course why would they make a commitment to anything? Because why commit to something, right?
Oh, they know they have to retcon whatever they do if they get next season.
Because they can't keep up from down now, right? So now you have Kalendor, who is men only for some reason, and you have the Sarkar, the Sucrates, or
Kalendor is men only.
Well, I know, but how do you have a men only thing when the one power isn't gendered?
Oh, you mean like the Sa'angreal that we had in season 1?
Yes.
The little fat man that Moron had in her pocket the whole time?
That's what I'm saying.
And,
well,
and only gave it to Rand, even though it could have been Egwene all along. Brilliant plan there.
If the dragon, it can be any gender, Kalendor is supposed to go to the dragon. So if the dragon could be a female, then how is it? How is it a man only Sa'angreal? It can't be. So
the point that you're making, the show has established that the Sarkonnen for women and Kalendor for men, but only the dragon could pull Kalendor out.
But Kalendor, right? They can't keep track of their own bullshit. It's and that's where it's like, Steve, it's Choden call. We don't want to do the Choden call. Let's just make Kalendor and fucking saccharin.
Steve, thank goodness, I think you finally established 4 years into this, the show is written by retards.
Well, I'm just repointing it out, right? So I haven't seen it yet.
It's a very good point. Let's not lose track of that. So even when they do a good episode of what they're establishing at the same time, is just that it just undercuts the previous 19 episodes. We can praise it for being closer to the books, but it's undermining everything that they built in their own show, and it's just causing confusion.
It's just wild that Yeah, they can't keep track of their own bullshit. And it's like, look. And it's a I have not come out and said it's a passable episode. It's not a good episode. There was stuff that was okay in it. There
It's
was
a
stuff
great
that
Wheel of Pride episode.
it's a great Wheel of Pride. Yes, we
It's
got
5 times better
we
out
got
of 5 than all the previous ones.
we got to almost half of the chart, whereas we're at 1 and -1 all the time. So in terms of us, yes, it is like the best fucking episode of TV ever. But the amount of problems in it are still like you go through it again, and just like it's staggering the amount of problems that are still in that episode too. It's just like on the top, the whole calendar, whatever, the Sarkarin bullshit thing. Is it the Sarkarin, the Sarkanin?
It was introduced by Sanderson in like chapter 37 of the last book, and
wait, hold up. Why is the Sarkanin is a female one in the show? Is that what? Yes, that's what they said.
But it's not in the books. In the books, it's the scepter that Demandred has at the last battle.
There you go. So Atlantean,
which is a male sangreal. They had the option of taking a female sangreal. That was what Vora's sangreal was in the tower.
Before I get into it too, we got 44 people here. Thanks for being here, guys.
Let's run through some comments if you don't mind.
No, I'm trying to keep. I got my eye on it. I've been going through some of them, but
Gadfly's here.
Yes, sir. But how about the fact that it's sort of come out that it's possible that Tom may end up being Asmodean, and that Demandred might actually get cut. The show has cut the Choden Call and made the Sarkanin the female Choden Call equivalent. Just like so they made the Sarkanin the Choden Call, and they made Kalendor the Choden Call. Thank God we're never going to get there, but
they cut the Choden Call, and then they just like, we need a male and female, and let's just do this. It's easier.
What's up, Vendel? Good to see you, buddy. But yeah, it's wild, right? And so like it's come out that there's this possibility that there's this possibility. What's for lunch? Ooh, thank you. I get to eat. I don't know. Now I get to figure out what I'm eating. Thank you, Nick. I get to eat tomorrow.
That's US dollars, isn't it?
It is. Thank you, Nick.
Wow.
What should I get for lunch then? You tell me. You're splurging. Maybe I got Taco Bell by me. I should go to the store and actually get something for real. Maybe I'll get a salad or some sushi. No, I can't get store sushi.
You shouldn't unless you live by a coast.
Yeah, maybe I'll get Jersey Mike's. That might be a good idea. I'll get Jersey Mike's. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Nick, very much. Yeah, because I've been vomiting because of the show. Oh no, so dude, thank God we're never gonna get there. How are they gonna seal the board? Calendars, like Calendar is so much more interesting the way it actually is, and for them to just like be like, oh, it's so fucking.
If they got there, they wouldn't need Calendar to seal the bore, because obviously all you need is a woman with the Sarkanin to fix everything.
Well, so we're gonna get. I have the clip so I haven't watched it yet, but I've seen how it starts. So, but guys, I in chat too. Give like that super chat. Thank you very much again, Nick. Very, very much. But I am shocked that I don't know. I have to check to see if I have the clip still, because apparently that Jay Rambo sent me a clip from Dusty Wheel saying that it's heavily implied in a Rafe interview that Tom may be Asmodean.
Yeah.
In the end, in episode 8 or something,
which is why everyone hated that episode.
And it's like, so you're telling me, so that means Asmodean is 8, and that means you've cut Demandred.
Yeah.
Are you fucking crazy?
Probably.
I mean, I don't know why that's so unbelievable, right? We've watched the show, but the fact, like, you've cut Demandred. How in the hell from the freaking the Forsaken that you have chosen. You have chosen to cut Demandred. Something that like it's just like
Well,
oh
we go through it. Like I don't know if you want to list them off, but they probably know they're never going to get towards final season anyways, which is when he shows up in the books, at least more
yeah.
directly. So
Well, I
who's
mean,
a mid book kind of character that actually has some actions that you can adapt? And that's where Asmodean makes a heck of a lot more sense. And then you couple it with the statuette that Stepan had of one of the Forsaken with an actual musical instrument.
the callback to the chessboard. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Oh boy, the fucking chessboard. Oh my god, where is the fucking clip at? Oh, there it is. Hold on,
There.
it's
Oh
right here.
God.
Okay, okay. Sorry, I missed it. All right, there it is. It
Make me
was.
watch this again, you son of a.
I haven't seen it, so why want to get bigger? I wonder if it.
I had the same problem when I was trying to watch it on my phone. I don't know if it can.
Who Mashable.com. I wonder. I'm gonna check out. Maybe there's a Mashable YouTube channel. Let me see. Oh, Mashable India.
Sam, if I had to cut 5 Forsaken, I would cut 5 of the women.
I don't know. Simraj could be interesting, and I wouldn't cut Grendel.
Yeah, she had nice tits, but I maybe Lanfear not. But it's the bigger question is why do you have to cut 5 in the first place?
Well, that's the big thing. Why have we? Yes. Why did we cut any at all, for any reason to begin with? Right? Yeah. I think that's the number one question is why?
Because
Why?
the other thing, just to go off on a tangent, the other thing that episode 4 proved beyond a shadow of a doubt was any type of edit they did in early seasons for brevity, cutting a scene out of Land training the boys, cutting a scene out of the Flame in the Void being explained, cutting Rand's kind of identity crisis out of am I Tam's son, yes or no? They're all trying to inject it now haphazardly. And they're taking exactly as much time or more to fix the omission from earlier. So it's like,
yeah,
they shouldn't have cut it in the first place.
Well, there's so much of that going on, right? It feels like, oh shit, we fucked up. It's like burning down the 2 rivers and then going, oh shit, we got to go back. Oh shit, we got to go back. We got to rebuild it. I don't know if he's confirmed Forsaken, but we've heard that apparently there's an interview where it's heavily implied that Tom is Asmodean. So I think I might still have it. If I have it, we can look at it after we watch the clip. Apparently, this website sucks total complete ass, and you can't make it bigger. So
doesn't surprise me at all.
Matt, for $5, why Rafe? Why? Tell us why. Because he's a hack. I don't think there's any other way. Still no Sidene or Dark One's Taint. Probably no Ashman or Black Tower. Hell no. There's no way there's going to be any Ashman.
They did mention Mazrim Taim.
They mentioned him in season 2 also, right? Like in passing. So, but they used it as an Easter egg. They used it as an Easter egg to throw off the Wonder Girls, right? They're lying about Mazrim Taim. She's in Tenchiko about to have a flashback episode about being locked in a basement during her wedding or some shit.
With Karenni.
It's like, oh boy, I'm so excited for that one. What is going on with the circus Leandrin is like leading? Like
just wait.
What is that? That is so weird.
You don't want to know.
I really don't. It's scary. Like it's like a horror movie. It really is. All right. So I'm gonna put before we start this, I'm gonna put up. I gotta put the poll up. Who has seen the new clip? Have you seen it, Dean?
Yeah, regrettably.
Oh yeah. Is it that bad?
Well, it stayed small on my phone. So the maximization difficulty you're having, I had the same thing on my phone. I was underwhelmed.
Well, I stopped it when I saw that she was trying to use it and it like gave her feedback and she's like, ah, she like had a spasm. She's like, eh. It's like, what the fuck is that?
Well, it
Like,
gets dumber.
oh, I'm sure it does. Also, we've all called it over under on Rand getting over 5 minutes of dialogue in this episode.
So under.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get more than 5 minutes
That's not the big
anything.
issue with this upcoming episode, because I think we've all speculated, based on the description of the episode coming up, that Egwene is going to find out that Rand has been stooping Landfear.
Yep, it's
And
gonna
that's
be
going to be his big dark secret, and Egwene is going to throw a glass of water in his face, being like, I trusted you.
It's gonna be some big dumb drama episodes. No, it was before. I thought you. Oh, I was so lonely, and I had to pay the rent, and you don't understand when
all excuses.
When I was doing her, I was thinking of you, and like when she tried to do me in the dream while she was torturing you, I told her we couldn't, and then like she's like it. I have
And
strawberries.
when combined, that Egwene now knows it's Landfear choking her in Teleran Riot.
Yeah, I have
She's going to
strawberries.
become the best. She's going to become the best dream walker in a single episode.
Oh yeah,
figure it all out.
Oh, that's a given.
All Rand's fault, and Rand is going to feel so bad about this for episodes 6, 7, and 8 coming up.
Well, maybe I have a curveball for you guys. Okay, here's a curveball. Okay, what if to get revenge against Rand, because she's going to be big mad, what if she, now because she is expert dreamwalker, what if she turns into Rena and starts torturing Rand as punishment for having sexy time with Lanfear?
See, did they cast Rena, or are they just using like spare?
They could just spare part AI, or why not? I mean,
spare footage from season 2.
Just have a. Just have a robot in there, like I am AI, like, or just transpose Rand's face onto the scenes of Egwene when she's choking her.
That's the first reason I'm hesitant. The second one is like getting Rand abused on screen actually means he has to be on screen.
Hold on, even better. Just have the same Egwene Rena scenes and say, I'm making you experience it like I did as me, Rand, so you get to be Egwene in my so you get to they just replay them. It's just like, Rand, you're Egwene, and and like she talks, and he's like, and it's his voice. It's like, oh no.
God damn it, Steve.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's see the poll. Thank you very much for the super chats, guys, and for being here. We got 52 people. Holy shit! Thank you. You guys are awesome. All right. Here we go. Hopefully. Oh, did anybody check out my short too? By the way, has anybody in chat seen the short? Was it any good? Should I keep doing them? Because that's sort of the plan. I want to try and do them again. I got a minute recap out, Dane, of episode 4. I think it turned out pretty okay.
I'll have to check it out later. When did that drop?
I just this afternoon.
Okay.
I just got it fixed.
I have not seen it yet, so apologies.
No. It's I just threw it up. So I literally went and it came out right. So I hope it turned out. I did talk fast. I turned it up. I had to turn up the speed of the video to get it under a minute. But so I cheated. So whatever.
Is there a scene with the speedboat and car?
No, I can't. That's like 8 minutes. Right. That's like 8 seconds right there. I can't fit that in there. Jesus. There's only 6 likes, guys. What the fuck? Come on, get on it. Like Jesus.
Now Thumb needs to refresh his browser. I'm pretty sure there's more than that. I was like number 8 before I joined.
I sounded like an auctioneer, but it was good. Yeah, I had a lot. Oh my god, the women of women Theron have been awoken. Oh no, no, the beast is back. Short indeed. Your mind. Whoa. Clearly, your objections to the Wheel of Leandrin arise from your shortness. Yeah, maybe.
He's not a tall man.
What's up, Ralph? What's up? I see 20. Okay, that's better. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. I wish I could make it bigger. Wow, that's loud.
No, you don't.
Dude, you can't adjust the volume on this either? What the hell is
pretty
wrong
shitty.
with it?
It's pretty
Jesus
shitty.
Christ. All right, here we go.
Come on, little turtle.
What in fuck was
Turtle
that?
it.
What the fuck was that?
She's gonna coom on screen.
Did it attack her? Attack! Kill her! Kill her!
Nah, she's having a quasi-orgasm.
What the fuck is happening?
We know this shot. This was in the promotional material.
Yeah.
It's like she never channeled through a sangreal before. But this is also not how it happens, right? That the power floods into her. It doesn't blow out from her and the device.
Can I ask a question before we move on?
Sure.
Wouldn't the IEL object to her just grabbing this fucking pebble and leaving Roydion with it?
You wouldn't have known about it.
You don't think so?
Arguably, they would.
She just pocketed it, like she came out like they didn't.
She literally did. She brought a satchel into Ruidian, just right sized for this. Like she brought an empty pouch.
Yeah, why?
I noted that in my review. It's like conveniently she has a pouch to hide this in.
Well, right. Empty all your pockets and your knives, but you could carry whatever the hell you want out of Roydion, our sacred place. It's like, okay, I guess we're here to take the fifth.
Yep.
Oh my god. All right, moving on. Let's go. What in fuck are we?
Right. So just from a in-world metaphysics point of view, the fact that power is emanating from the sangreal is not technically lore accurate, right? She would be able to draw more of the one power into herself.
She should be bursting right now with power.
Right. So to the extent that you want to visually represent that, and how
she should be like doing the, for lack of a better example, she should be doing the Nynaeve I'm glowing going Super Saiyan bullshit.
Yeah, more so than but if you look at the flows heading out, that doesn't make any sense unless she's actively channeling anything, which is
what's she channeling? She's channeling lines right now.
Exactly.
She's channeling a bunch of lines, guys. She is aerating the dirt right now. That's what she's doing. She decided the desert. She is combing the desert like in Spaceballs. Found anything?
Nope.
Nope. Nothing. What the fuck was that?
A little hiccup with the batteries of her vibrate. I mean, her specs up. I mean, her
Is it fucking alive?
Oh, she's about to coom.
Why is it trying to eat her?
It's not, but here it's her O face coming up. Like,
oh god, okay.
She's handling more of the power than she's ever handled before. She's gonna coom. And lands there.
What an irresponsible bitch.
Where did he come from?
Well, he teleported, dude. We know he can do this. Shadow Step is on his spell bar, okay? Shadow Step is an ability that he can use. He just warps wherever the fuck he needs to be. Like so that's in that, that is in fucking in world. So Land being able to Shadow Step, that's okay. He can do these things. So he can warp speed Mr. Sulu wherever the fuck he wants. What's up, Frank? Good to see you. Fadian, good to see you.
I honestly think that's exactly what happened, because it's not like 10 seconds ago that we had the panorama shot of the rock.
No, he just teleported. That's what he does.
But it wasn't just the rock, right? It was like the whole desert expanse around her, and he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Unless he was hiding behind the rock.
He was hiding just for the opportune time to stab her. I mean, to cradle her in a loving embrace. It's like, why? And why did this stop her from channeling? What is she channeling? Why is she channeling?
The channeling mechanic is wrong.
What? Why did he like tickle or pickle or something? And she's like she came. So she came. Is that what happened?
Yep.
Yeah, Eden, 100%. We spent all of 20 minutes with Rand last episode. That is all we're getting. Rand is now being back road with you.
Back
Rand.
to our regularly scheduled program.
Warder cloak that hasn't. He was using the cloak like Frodo and Sam. He was the Rock. Okay. All right. He was the Rock. So let's see if we'll have to go back to the wide shot. So hold on. We'll go. We're at 103.
It wasn't that long ago.
So let's see here. What is
right.
that? Hold on.
Aerobics.
Screenshot there. This is Morena size right there. So he is this rock right here.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
We can't magnify it because this stupid website.
this. Oh wait. No, there it was. Here, there it was. I saw it. I saw him. There you go. He's this one right here. That's Lan.
Nice.
Perfectly placed.
Believe that.
Because you can see his little Handori on the rock there. You see it right there. It's
I don't see it, but I believe you 100%.
Yeah, the Handori is on the rock. You couldn't get rid of it. So yeah. Okay. Back to the bullshit. Here we go. All right. There we go.
That's
all right. So she came and landed there for the.
He's probably gonna cry about right now.
What? So she totally did. So she stole this priceless artifact from the Aiel after going into their sacred.
Bullying her way in.
She bullied her way into their sacred city, stole a sacred item that created it.
She was pretty upset about having to drop all of her knives off too,
and then decided to just go out and start channeling with it because lol, why not?
Well, the girl needs to get her fucking freak on.
I guess that's she had. Well, this is in universe because Lan did suggest that he go rub one off with the girl in the tent.
Exactly, it's quite obvious to Lan that like she hasn't coomed in at least 7 months.
You have a point, Dave, because like he said you should go rub one off with that girl in the sex tent. I mean the sweat tent, and she's like, no, and Lan's like, you really should. You're pent up. So I think that's probably what happened here. She's like, Lan was right. I really need to rub one out. So she's like,
this is probably why she took it in the first place. She didn't know it was a Saw Angreal. She
thought it was. She thought it was a butt plug.
Might have been a marital aid. Or not even that.
She thought it went up the pooper. I think is what she. I think that's what she thought it was. Nah. She's been there before. Come on.
Okay,
let's not pretend. Let's not pretend.
On the large side, but all right, fair.
Look, Moraine can take anything. All right, it's Moraine. Yes. Come on. I mean, let's be real. All right, here we go. Moron, Moraine, whatever. This chick. Okay.
Oh, I hope her stupid son watches this one day, Steve.
Wait, what did?
Because he was in the show.
Wait, what did she say?
He's totally fine for criticism.
I didn't hear what you said. Hold on, what?
No,
I'm trying to listen, dude. God damn it! I'll fucking mute your ass. This is so interesting. It's crazy.
What did it feel like to you?
What did it feel like to what?
What did it feel like to you? Did you coom too? Because you're feeling me through the bond.
What did it feel like to you?
Euphoric.
Fuck off. Euphoric, he says. Every time Moron went off on her little tryst to basically get her clam licked by Swan, Lan was probably sitting there in the fucking room jacking off.
Wait a second. Why? Yes, I agree. Stop whisper talking. At this point,
whisper
I'm
cooming.
expecting Moraine to off Couladin Lanfear and submit Asmodean to teach Rand. Yep, I think you're spot on. I lost my train of thought, but why didn't she just? So she wanted Lan to experience the Coomage with her because she should have just turned off the bond like Alana does every time she's fucking the other warder, right?
Using the one power is a little bit different than getting your clam licked, and that's a nuance that's kind of lost on the show.
So you
right?
can't
Because,
turn it off when you're getting down in
well,
Chinatown?
no, this is a broader problem, Stephen, and you don't necessarily want to highlight this too much to the book uninitiated, but it's a broader continuity problem with the show, and that they made all the Aes Sedai sex obsessed, but they made it also clear in the books, or the books make it.
Dang.
The books make it clear that embracing the one power is better than sex.
Who isn't, right? I mean, that's what this whole show is about.
The books make it clear.
Yeah, you're right.
Embracing the one power is better than sex, right?
Very, very, very clear. They do actually. All joking aside.
Yeah, all joking aside. But this is why the Aes Sedai are actually, a lot of them are unmarried.
Well, and it's all right. It's also like why she shouldn't be doing this, because she would have just burned herself out right now, because she would have.
If she had the lack of control implied by her sex obsession in earlier seasons, where she's putting aside her main mission in life to basically go get her clam licked, then she would not have the control of
doing. I highly look doing what she just did, not knowing what the thing is. She probably because we hear about Aes Sedai testing the Angral, Songral, Terrangral, and not knowing what they are and killing themselves, burning themselves out, doing all kinds of things.
So the one exception, so on Angreal and Saw Angreal, there is usually a buffer that prevents them.
You're right. Actually, you're right.
Calendar is a bit different, and the examples that we have in the books of where there are accidents, they're usually with Terra Angreal.
You're right. I do. I retract my statement. You're correct. At least about that. About Songral, Terrangral, or you don't know what half of them are.
Right, which is what makes them dangerous. But as far, you can't burn yourself out drawing through an Angreal or Saw Angreal. You can't burn yourself out through a circle.
Right. Yeah, that's what made that's what made episode 8 so bad.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. That was who was it? Vendel? I think that was Vendel.
Oh, you got a higher res version of this.
Well, I think was it Vendel? Who was it? Oh, it was Alexander. Thank you very much, Alexander. Sent it to me on Discord. He went ahead and fixed it up.
It's only 720p though, is what he's saying. And considering I got it on like a 3x6 inch screen on my you can't tell the difference. So
no, it's much better, much better. So let me try.
Oh, it's better than it was before, but it's just like 480p is also pretty good.
All right, so there we go.
Nice.
All right, cool. Sorry, I'm just moving windows around so I can still see everything. All right, here we go.
Euphoric. No, Steve, there's no sound on my side. I don't know if
you know what? I'm gonna try something else here. That better?
Oh, yes, we got sound now. Thank you.
I just downloaded it. So not only did you come, but what else? Is he pregnant?
Probably.
Okay. I just had it had to be clear. Okay.
Euphoric. What else?
I don't know.
She literally came. Like holy shit. We're joking. She literally fucking came.
Yeah.
Like, look at her. She literally fucking came in her pants. Holy shit.
And her son,
Holy
who played the
shit.
role in the previous episode of like with the Ada, it's like, mommy, when can I watch your TV show? And she's like, 10 years.
She literally just came. Like, I know we were. You obviously weren't joking. I was, because I haven't seen this.
I wasn't.
She literally just came.
I knew what was coming, but I'm shocked.
Why is this show so fucking horny?
Yeah. Especially now that they're establishing you can coom by embracing the one power, which is precisely why all the people who could use the one power weren't horny for dick or getting their clam rubbed. Like it,
Yeah, right. I mean,
it
it's
makes
like, what the
sense. It
fuck?
makes sense in world where it's just like you can embrace the source whenever you want, and you feel a sense of life, like, and vitality better than anything. Yeah, no wonder you're not that interested in.
Well, it's the
in
same
sex,
thing. It's the
right?
same thing with like the dark friends killing their warders. It's like, oh, it feels so good. It's like it's like kill. Okay, we'll just keep bonding warders and killing them, right?
That was just weird. That was so freaking weird.
I can't believe you guys weren't joking. All right, but what else? Okay,
Like hunger and thirst.
hunger.
He wants more.
Deeper.
It was in my testes. I'm pregnant, Moraine. I don't know how to tell you, Moraine, but I'm pregnant.
Why are these two still like main characters at this point? I don't get it.
I don't know how to tell you, Moraine, but I'm pregnant. I'm so. You came so hard through the bond. I have a baby in my nutsack. I don't know what to do.
And then a tear rolls down his cheek.
We must get Nynaeve, who has not healed anything, so she can heal us. Do you think that was also my prediction, right? I don't know if you heard it, that Moraine or Nynaeve, instead of curing Stilling, is going to cure Matt's brain cancer, and that's going to be the show stand-in for.
Oh no, I got a better prediction for that than you, Steve.
Oh, hit me! I want to hear it. Can we hear it now? Can we hear it now?
Okay. I've said it several times. I said it on Brian's stream. I said it on my review. But Tiny Sedai is going to take Matt's memories.
For what?
Well, Matt obviously has got nothing but PTSD from all his war memories. So he's going to betray all his friends because he's going to realize in Tanchico that all he wants is to be free of this. And Tiny Sedai is the memory wipe expert. So Tiny Sedai is going to take all of Matt's memories. And if there's a season 4, but probably never happened, but that's maybe when Matt gets his memories back from the Aelfin, he's going to ask, I want my memories back. And they're going to, whatever.
That's not a baby land. That's your enlarged prostate. Yes. You could be right. You could be right. Because, you know, they're like, I don't know.
It's dumb, but
what is Matt going to hang from? Is it just going to be a fucking bedpost?
It's probably going to be the arch that he walked through.
He ain't going to walk through an arch.
They'll probably have one of those other archways in Tanchico.
It's going to be a bed. It's just going to be a bedroom. He's just going to hang from he's going to be like fooling around, having some sexy time.
We'll never get there. Like that, the show's, it's done.
Whatever it's called, self-aggrandizing. He's just going to be like, you know, trying to entice some women. He's still going to be jealous of Galen and Gawain, because Galen and Gawain are going to send him like TikToks of them fucking people, and he's gonna be like, those two bastards are still fucking people in Tarval, and I gotta catch up.
Pregnating all the 14-year-old novices.
Yeah.
Way to go, show.
Yeah. All right. Well, hold on. Okay, here we go.
What did you see in the rings?
Nothing of value. See, here's the problem, show. We know what she saw in the rings. It is literally nothing of value. She saw that Lanfear is bad.
I can't trust Lanfear, but what she's going to say here, because this implies, all right, so this is probably an early scene that we see in in episode 5, because it's still somewhat dawn. So they might open on this, that she kind of went off, like separated from them, found a spot, and she decided to channel this, and Stealth Land followed. And then Lan wants to know what she saw in the rings. Although I don't know if Lan was actually there to hear that she would be set to these rings, but whatever. It's a minor continuity thing. But her answer is going to be every time that I lived, Rand died. And every time that Rand, like I lived, he died. So that's where they're going to go to start it off. In my humble estimation.
So, but hold on, let me finish this real quick. That's not a fucking answer, bitch!
She cooms again. Answer for me.
Sorry. I got irritated. Like, this is show. Let me explain something to you, show. Okay? What's up, Daisy, dude? Good to see you. Show. When you show us what happens, and then you want the characters to not know, but we know what they don't know is bullshit, it doesn't work. We know what Moraine saw, moron, dumb fuck, Coomer extraordinaire, whatever the fuck you want to call her, okay? We saw what she saw. What she saw was that Lanfear is not to be trusted. What a fucking shocker. That's all she saw. So, what did you see in the rings? Nothing of value. Like, nothing of value.
I saw what I should have known before I went into the rings.
It's like, and there's articles all over the fucking this team up. Who would have saw this team up go bad? Lanfear and Moraine, the super fucking couple. Fucking Moraine gets betrayed by the fucking devil. Literally the devil.
They didn't know she was a villain, Steve. Come on, how difficult was this?
Well, she did. She
was the good Forsaken. She was the non-Saken.
She did pray to the light, right? I mean, so
well, and quite rightly, because Moghedien is obviously the most powerful Forsaken until she isn't.
Vic, yeah, it's just I love you, buddy. That's just how I am, man. It's all good. I'm not really. It's just, it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, but do you really want it to end after this season?
Do
you just want it to keep going for one more?
Well, that's the thing. If it goes on, we get to make fun of it some more. If it doesn't, and they're just going to lose money, like hand over fist.
I know. Right? Like, how do we lose? How do we lose, Steve?
Well, we don't we win both ways, right? It's like, oh, okay, you're gonna do season 4. Great. We get to make fun of it for another whole season, and nobody's gonna watch it. Amazon's gonna lose money.
2 years.
I can't wait for those first Nielsen numbers to come. I almost I wake up and go to X and look at Narg's fucking posts. It's like
now, but yeah.
Oh, it's 3 weeks before I get Nielsen, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
from now.
Fuck. 3 weeks from now?
Alexander's got a super chat for you, Steve.
3 weeks from now?
Yeah.
Ugh. Alexander for $5, but she is hot. Hot people have to be good.
Which one? Moron or Lanfear?
Lanfear's hot? Yeah.
Egwene's evil too. Fail's probably evil, but she's not hot.
So is that why
Dane Bornhold is hot? He's good.
Is that why Min's evil?
Obviously.
I love how people have been trying to say that Min is not a dark friend when she spent all of season 1.
She's technically worse than a dark friend.
She spent all of season 1 working for Ishmael. It's like, Just because you didn't swear doesn't mean you're not a dark friend. You're working for a dark friend. You're working for the lead Forsaken, basically.
Yeah, but they made Ishamael good so that Min wasn't totally bad.
Forsaken.
Why do you think they added in those lines about Ishamael being a gentle soul? It wasn't so that like they could save Ishamael, it's so they could like justify Min's role in season 3.
Why?
That's why.
Why is Mogideon the only Forsaken that seems to just be evil, like bad? Like she's the only one that's just like, I'm evil because I want to be a spider.
Which is also a reduction of her character. Because she wasn't that idiotic in the fucking books. Like
No,
none of these were. It's like even Robin. It's like way to be a good father figure. Props on you. That you, who has this ultimate compulsion power and could take over the entire universe by compulsing everyone on Earth, you decide instead to basically be the stepdad to this young girl and teach her good lessons. Good on you. It's a shame Louis Theron locked you up for 3,000 years because the world needed more of you, Robin. The world needed more of you.
Calgon, take me away. Oh God. Okay. Thank you, Alexander, very much for the clip and for the super chat. Thank you so much. Oh gosh. She was called the spider because she wove webs to. No, Alanton. No, you have completely missed
It's
the
in
train.
part.
She was called the spider because she is physically a spider in Tar. Okay, that's the only reason. I am obviously kidding. You're absolutely right, but no, it's because she has a spider fetish. Okay, she has 18 spiders at home. She's named each one of them. One is named Betsy. One is named Bitsy. One is named
No, Steve.
Clarissa. One is named
Obviously, there's
Oh.
6 different kinds of threads of the one power, right? There's fire and earth and air and water and spirit and spiderweb, and she's the expert at the 6th one.
The spider. What the fuck? How did I miss that? The spider web. Fucking yeah. Spirit.
Nope.
Yeah. It's spider web. Fuck yeah. I don't know how I missed that. It's right. It's all over the page.
That's what she used to like trap Lanfear and
Yeah.
make Lanfear super afraid of her.
She
is the weakest of the Forsaken.
Well, and she hasn't perfected. She did. Lanfear didn't see a reason to train with the spiderweb. The spiderweb portion
To be
of the one
fair,
power.
though, Steve, would you?
No,
right?
I mean it's sort of a waste.
If you had earth and fire, and then also water, air, and spirit, and then the 6th one was spider webs, it's just kind of like
Mogideon. That's where Mogideon broke the mold and became the strongest because she figured out the strength of spiderweb. So, like now she's locked it off. So she's like you can't
only
use
one
it.
only one
She's
that
the
could
only
make
one
gray men, which
she's
is
the
all
only
a spiderweb weave. If you saw from the prologue or the epilogue of
well, it's because she's the only one that can use it because she figured out how to lock off that power. So nobody else can use spiderweb but her.
she's the weakest.
Mogideon? No, she's the strongest.
No, they made her the weakest in episode 3, and that's why she's coming after everyone else.
Fuck, they did. I am so confused. Why is Lanfear afraid of her?
Exactly. Yeah.
Hold on, let's be serious for a minute.
I am being serious.
No. I know. What?
Lanfear was terrified of
Mogideon.
Forsaken getting released in episode 8 of season 2.
Right.
To the point where she wanted Baal Doman to take these things and dump them into the sea. And then they were broken out.
The sea is always right, so yeah.
Different show, but yes.
No, they're the same. They're the same. Sorry.
But then she was utterly terrified, and then in pure panic, she got captured by Mogideon and was just thankful that she was killed at the end of it, and then said, light help you, Randall Thor, implying like I'm a weakling compared to this. And then in episode 3 of this season, they establish where Lanfear basically says Moghedian has no chance of being nameless, the like top Forsaken, unless all the others that are left are dead. So that's why she's dangerous. She's coming after the other Forsaken.
What a like God. It's so like why is she
Yeah, so she basically went from most powerful to least powerful in a couple episodes.
like so where's that put Lanfear in all this? I am so
She was
confused.
top. She was the most powerful.
Wait, didn't they say Samael is the weakest?
No, the weakest after Moghedian. So they basically said like that's why she's coming after you first.
So yeah, so okay, because I knew they made like I was like, what? Samael is what? Isn't Samael like fourth in terms of power?
So in overall, it's a little bit difficult when you look at raw power rankings, Steve, because the first 6 power rankings that he made were for men only exclusively. So the 6th most powerful Aes Sedai male would be more powerful than Lanfear in raw power, but you have to square that with what happens in the end of book 4, where Lanfear is able to shield Asmodean from the power.
Right.
So what women get after practice use with one power is the ability to weave multiple weaves at once, so multitasking, and very intricate weaves.
Right.
To the point where you could basically say, if they're practiced enough, a top tier female channeler like Lanfear is at Lewis Theron levels of power.
Right.
Where it would be an even fight, because Lewis Theron would be hurling, weaves of earth and weaves of fire, like big, broad things, but nothing complex. And Lanfear would be there weaving intricate, delicate webs, essentially, to cut stuff in half. And it would be kind of an even fight. So broadly speaking, it's unfair to say, okay, who's the most powerful of the Forsaken? If you rank them side by side as far as top female next to top male, the 2 top males were Ravin and Ishamael. And I think the top female was Lanfear. And then a close second, I want to say it was Semiraj. But I'd have to whip up the wiki to be sure.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Min is nameless. What? When did that happen? Awesome. Oh man. I just gave away my age with the Calgon take me away thing. Did I thought you guys already knew I was Omega old. I didn't think this was a mystery.
You're not that old, Steve.
Hard disagree with Dane. Okay. Are we gonna have a nerd fight?
Huh?
I don't know.
Disagreeing with me?
Shatterhorn is hard disagreeing. Hard.
I think you're allowed to disagree with me about lore stuff.
Yes. Well, not only Link, but like they're more
Hard
like
about what?
I think the fight, like Lanfear, like being even with.
No, but it wasn't just about the ability to link, right? It was also the ability to multitask.
Well,
so
yeah,
in a straight up fight,
agility, like
a woman who could handle more weaves at once.
Yeah.
Power,
agility. Yeah, it comes in deafness and stuff like that. That was always right. So, Nathan, $5. Show Shelob
Shelob. So I think
Shelob is pathetically
OP Moghedian, but a Shelob.
Okay. Shelob Gideon is pathetically OP in the show. They couldn't do Grendel because they have to do Beauty and Big Jugs. The show doesn't like either. But Grendel's in the. They mentioned Grendel's in the show, right? So what is Grendel going to look like? Holy shit! Is Grendel going to be?
I don't want to know.
Oh my god! What are they going to make, guys? What is Grendel going to look like? Chat, you got to ring in here. If you could pick an actor or actress right now, I say actor because it's all on the table. If you could pick an actor,
they'll hire Mia Khalifa. They'll get the
No,
porn star Mia Khalifa to play Grendel.
fine. I'm good. Let's do it. Why not? At least she's hot.
She's trying to get
Lizzo,
out of her previous whatever it
Lizzo,
is. Like
look,
she'll
Lizzo,
go
Lizzo has
mainstream.
lost. Lizzo has lost so much weight. I don't think that joke works anymore.
Wait, she did? Maybe she's
Yeah,
the perfect
Lizzo.
Grendel then.
Hold on, Lizzo dropped a ton of weight.
Oh, don't post that up. No one wants to see. All right. I'm glad to say, Steve, I was right on my one power rankings. So Ishamael, Louis Theron, Ravine were top tier male channelers.
Yeah.
Lanfear, Semerhaj, and Olivia were top tier female
Olivia,
channelers.
yeah, Olivia, fucking rocking it, yeah. Yeah, she's
then
lost. I'm not gonna put it up, but she's lost a lot of weight. Lizzo has, so that doesn't quite work. So,
and second, oh god,
maybe show Savannah is Grendel. Epic twist.
Anyways, second tier male channelers would have been Aganor, Demondred, Logain, Mazrim Taim, and Samael. And second tier for women would have been Misana, and then two non-Forsaken, Talon, which was the Sea Folk apprentice, and Sharina Malloy, which was the old grandmother that was the novice that they found, but she was also from Nynaeve's accepted test.
Dave
Later books.
Sorry. Bet. Oh, you're good. I bet they will reverse Egwene Lanfear dynamic from the books and make Egwene the one who attacks and overpowers Lanfear in a jealous rage after finding out, because Egwene is the greatest ever. So you think Egwene? I mean, she could overpower. I don't like. I know a lot of people think Moraine is going to buy the farm in this season. I don't particularly think that's going to happen. I actually like this idea, Dave, that you have, because they're setting up the jealous girl fight over cat fight over Rand.
Now, it doesn't make sense.
Why not?
Because Egwene can't be jealous over Rand after finding out Rand's dirty dark secret, which is coming up in the next episode. They're gonna have a break. She's gonna realize Rand was a piece of shit all along.
Oh no, they're not gonna break up. They may have a temporary break, but she'll come back. She'll be like, Red, I can't. You complete me, Red.
This show? Are you sure? I don't think so.
I'm sure of it.
Right,
because they've committed to Egwene and Rand being in a relationship, so they're not going to split that shit up. So she's going to be big. She's going to be big, man. Well, hey, man, fuck you then. Get out of here. No. Well, fuck you, man. Fine. If that's how you feel, mute, dick. No, sorry. If you don't you know how things work around here? If you don't agree with me, then you get the fucking mute stick. God damn it.
What are you, a Reddit mod? For fuck's sake?
Yes, that's where I learned it from.
This is the way to moderate.
So it is sort of funny. Like we'll see, but like I wouldn't be surprised if like you could be right, but like she's just like, I'm better than you, and she's like becomes dragon and all that shit, right? But like I totally see them like sort of. I could totally see a world where she like gets mad at Rand and they split up for a little bit, and Rand starts like getting in trouble and fucking up everywhere, and Lanfear's got her hooks in him, and Egwene saves him for his own good. It's like, for your own good, I will sleep with you again. Just make sure you have the strawberries, and we will be fine, Rand. It's okay.
This does not taste appropriately like a pocket strawberry. This is only been in your pocket for 17 hours.
This is not smushy enough and runny.
Steve, I since we're getting a little bit off topic, and I want to go a bit more off topic, there's a Staple Blow quote. I think you should highlight this.
Which one?
The most recent one, because this is a question I think we should dive in, and I think it's near and dear to your heart.
What happened to Mesma in the show? He's dead. No,
no. So Steve, I have to lay this out to you, okay?
Okay, hit me.
'Cause I did some research, okay?
Okay. The actor's not signed on, is he?
Who were the good characters in Falma at the end of episode 8 of season 2?
Okay, hold on. Is this
Who
a
was
trick
there?
question? Good, like good as in good guys, or good as
Heroes.
in good actors?
Heroes as in like on team
Team good guy.
Rand.
Okay,
Team good guy.
so who is left? So you got the main. So you got. Are we including Perrin and Matt?
Yeah, it's all main characters.
All
That's
right,
just
so you got Egwene, Perrin, Matt, Nynaeve, Elaine, Avienda, Bane, Chiad, Loyal.
Yeah.
Who did I miss out of the main group? Rand himself. Maesima, of course, was there.
Yeah.
Guido Kane is a ghost.
He disappeared back into the horn.
Up
Emerus's pooper, and she disappeared up her own pooper. So that's,
Gato Kane got keistered up Emerus's butt with everybody else. Ingtar was dead. Ingtar is dead, so that doesn't count.
Dead.
Let's see here. Loyal, I said.
There's Lan and Moron, but I mean, like they're not really good guys, but they were there.
Yeah, they were there. Min isn't there, and she's a dark friend, so she's not there. I'm just running through names now. Hold on.
Rima was there, and she came back in episode 2.
Who's Rima?
Rima was the super black Aes Sedai who got collared. The yellow Aes Sedai, like healed stuff.
I don't know. That's all I got, man. I can't think
Steve,
of anybody else.
Literally, what I have to say here is
Bail Doman. There you go. Maybe vicinity.
Yeah, but the only person who had contact with Bail Doman and Falma was Lanfear, right? So, okay, where I'm going with this, Steve, Maesima, if you want to call him, the prophet of the Lord Dragon, who you named yourself after, is literally the only character in Falma who didn't come with them out of Falma. Because you had Avienda, Bane, Chiad, Elaine, all the main characters. They all got on a boat together, and the one person that didn't sail with them was Maesima. Maesima is Kevin from Home Alone.
He's just but
he woke up at the Falma Hotel, and he's just like, where is everybody?
That also tracks because they forgot him in episode fucking 8 or in the second half of season 2. Like he's just gone, and all this stuff is happening.
He showed up.
Him and Loyal, like, hey, we got this thing from this woman. She gave it to us in the streets. Like, where the fuck did you come from, man? He's like,
It was Loyal and Maesima with the horn, and Maesima was the one we hadn't seen for 4 episodes. He's just there.
It's hilarious because Ingtar and Loyal are doing stuff and they're captured, and Maesima's just not there. And then all of a sudden, he's back. There. It's like what? Where did he come from? I'm glad to see you. You're the only competent swordsman we have on the show, but like, where did you come from, bro? Like,
they couldn't have him back in season 3 because otherwise it'd be like he'd be trying to sword train Rand. No. So, why are you learning swords from this guy over here?
I know where he is. Where? He is with Tam and Abel saving Perrin's family.
Or he has the Shatter Logoth dagger.
No, that's Padden Fane who went. We need the scene of Padden Fane tiptoeing behind everybody to grab this. We fucking need it. Like, we need that scene of him just going.
But still,
everybody's distracted. Why is she making a Danish in his sign? Oh, fuck. Dagger. Okay. Off we go. We need it. We need the scene. Somebody who's an animator, please.
Or it's literally like, let's get a Home Alone scene with with
Oh
Messina.
god! I wonder how much it would
The Wet
cost.
Bandits.
I wonder what it'd be how much it would cost to get somebody to animate that. Just have them all hunched over Rand dying with the sped post spear and just him just going grabbing it and just walking away. We fucking need it so bad. It is totally my head. I cannot wait for Pat and Fane to show up in the Two Rivers with the fucking dagger. I can't fucking wait.
Max, what did you already say? You're saying fuck me. What did you already...
I don't think. I think Lord Luke's just gonna. Yeah, I think Lord Luke's gonna be nothing. I think Lord Luke's just gonna be Lord Luke. I don't think he's gonna be Slayer, the Slayer, or right now it's more likely that Fail is the Slayer. But you know.
So Max said that maybe Messina has the dagger. So what he's speculating is that like maybe the show is less retarded than what we think.
So Messina has the dagger and he's gone mad? Is that what the...
No, my original idea and what I'm fine. Okay, Max, sorry if you already said that and I didn't mean to. What I was trying to say was essentially that he's Kevin from Home Alone. That's what I think is funnier than like Messina took the dagger because like whatever. Maybe Messina takes the dagger and he goes like maybe that's a longer term plot point, but who cares at this point?
Yeah.
Messina is the only character out of like a dozen that were there in Falm at the end of the last season that show up in Tarval. He's like the one that they cut out.
Just fucking missing again. It's just like dude, I swear he is with Tam and Abel. Like that's where they decided to throw all the characters that they just couldn't rehire. It's like, okay, we can't get Tam's actor back on. What are we gonna do with him? Okay, he can save parents' family. What about Messina? Well, he's too good a swordsman, and we couldn't afford him. He's saving parents' family too. Abel Coffin, him too.
He would make Lan look bad.
Yeah, exactly.
We had to do a sword training scene between Messina and Rand. Like, if Messina is off on the side and Lan's trying to teach him the sword, they'd just be like, "What? Why is this guy trying to teach swords? I saw the other guy fight. Why doesn't he teach off?"
Oh my goodness! Like it's.
Yeah.
Oh, Errol's got to come back too. We need Errol. Like Errol better show back up, or I'm calling foul.
Yeah, wasn't that wonderful? Where it's just like they cut out all the sword training for the boys, so they needed the scene, so they invented a mental patient.
Yes.
Do that.
I can't believe we got more, like in episode 4. I can't believe we got like actual like swords touching during sword training. I thought we were just gonna get. First, I couldn't believe we were doing more sword training, and it wasn't just bullshit.
I thought the swords were touching from the sound effects because swords aren't that loud unless they're actually like sliding against each other. But what do I know?
Swing, swing, swong. Yep. Oh, Logain's also saving parents' family.
Wait, what?
Well, Logain's not like Logain has to be somewhere, so like he's saving parents' family because he's not in the show either.
Oh. It's possible.
I'm assuming he's not in the season.
We're assuming everyone that got cut from the show has critical roles to play in the future. Like Lord Agilmar, who's totally alive, by the way.
Yeah, isn't he supposed to be in this season somewhere?
No.
I swear to God, like I heard that. Like I swear, maybe
you heard it from Alex probably, and he's just got a little bit of tiny egg on his face because he thought Agilmar was still alive.
I fucking hope he like, dude.
No, he got spirit. That was one death they were somewhat consistent on.
Our zombie apocalypse must happen. Like, fucking Loyal. We got Loyal who's falling to pieces. Right.
Well, he's got the longing now. We had a good 3-minute monologue of him explaining the longing. So now we know what's ailing him.
Yeah. What's ailing him is he freaked out because they went into the ways again, and Masha and Shin fucking like that. That also is so aggravating that the ways is just fine.
Yeah, it's just a little spooky, but
It's just
whatever.
it's just fine. You know, this therapist may come by you and say a few things, but you're fine. Just, you know, make sure you watch your step and clean your shoes as you hit the mat on the way out.
Okay. Yep. Wait. What's Will
Agamar
saying? Agamar was alive during the show. It's on. Well, they cut him out. He wasn't in there.
Dude, I would love for him just to show up somewhere. Just I'll put him in a screenshot. Fuck yeah.
Maybe that still comes.
I hope.
That'll be redemption.
Oh boy. Is the Green Man all of a sudden gonna show up? No, like it's so weird. They just they're like, oh, we decided it's like oh god, like real quick,
to be clear, they did mention a steading in the show prior to Loyal talking about the longing for steading. The problem is that they said the steading was in the middle of Kyrian, which is why there was a waygate there, which first and foremost begs the question how anyone could fucking channel in the middle of Kyrian as Lanfear was attacking the city.
Do we know, because I'm going to have to wrap up here shortly because I got work in the morning, but do we have any fucking idea why Alana is in the Two Rivers?
No.
Does anybody have any idea? Anybody?
Chat. Chat.
Chat. Yeah. Chat. Chat. That's what I was alluding to. You too.
And the thing is, chat. You can't say the book reason, because the book reason was Alana and Varen went to try and find girls who could channel from the Two Rivers, because they thought with Egwene and Nynaeve, this is a lot of potential. Let's go there, and they took the long route. Alana in the show is by herself, grieving after the loss of a warder, and took a dangerous route via the ways to get there. What's so pressing for her to be in the Two Rivers? And if you say so that she could tell Perrin about how a throuple deals with grieving and mourning differently, that's not a good reason.
Does anybody have any idea? Because I don't, like, especially, it's like, and I hate it that the show makes me agree with Maxim. It's like, or Mascom.
Stable is a good reason, maybe.
It's like, to arrest Abel Coffin for what?
For being a drunk and a womanizer, obviously.
Book reason Alana went there with both her warders. Is she literally there to bond Perrin? Is that why she's there to bond Perrin?
Might be where I'm honestly a little bit surprised she didn't bond Rand yet.
She's not, I don't think she's gonna bond. I think she's gonna bond Perrin. I think that's why she's there. Is she wanted to? I think it's for bonding Perrin.
She preempted she hadn't met Perrin before they showed up. How does she even know who Perrin is?
From I don't know. Scruffy description. I don't know.
even Maxim is questioning in episode 3, like, what are we even doing here?
Well, that's what I'm saying. The fucking show, the show is so stupid. The show makes me fucking agree with him because he's right. Why, if we're going out of the tower, why are we not hunting down Leandrin?
Grifter, dude, she had no idea Perrin was going there, but she also didn't know who Perrin was.
She had no, she's like, oh, who would have thought Perrin in the Two Rivers? It's like, who would have thought Alana in the Two Rivers? What the fuck are you talking about? That's Perrin's home. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, the wheel weaves as the wheel wills. Who knew Perrin Ayama would go back to the Two Rivers? Who the fuck knew Alana would go to the fucking Two Rivers on a whim for no fucking reason? Like, why are you here, woman? It's gonna be some bullshit, like, oh, there's a secret Terra Grawl buried underneath the Wide Spring Inn. I gotta destroy it again.
Do you want to know a crazy reason why maybe Alana's been there for weeks? So what's unclear in episode 1 to 2 is how much of a time skip there is between episode 1 and 2, right?
Yeah.
because Rand goes quite a bit of a distance. It's kind of implied that some time has elapsed for Elaine's plot line because people had to come up, and the other big plot line is Perrin. But if he left the same day that kind of episode 1 ended, he could have made it to that Waygate, and he could have been through the ways in a couple of days. But he'd be like a day behind Alana at most.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Perhaps he waited there. Perhaps he waited in Tarvalon for a long time.
Is there any hawk symbolism? I don't think so.
No.
Yeah,
but
Gribble, I think you're right. Reasons, exactly.
If Pern waited for a long enough time and then exited the Waygate and was able to smell the ash smell that he did, so he saw the 2 sets of tracks and then he smelled the ash, which we know is the face paint that Alana had.
Right.
Even though that was mixed with what I think, they brought Ivan's corpse with them and then burned it and turned Ivan into face paint right there at the Waygate.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the only thing that makes sense.
But what? But why bring Ivan there?
That's the only way that Alana is an established figure in the 2 Rivers who has been there for weeks, apparently, and knows Marin Elvira and the rest. It's the only way that Perrin could smell there was ash scent in the air at the Waygate. Like, it's the only thing that foots, isn't it?
I don't think anything fits, dude. It's all gobbledygook. Right? I mean, it's just like there's no reason for her to be there. None.
Well, obviously to burn Ivan to ash.
But why? He's from the 2 Rivers now?
Oh my God, Steve, I think you maybe fucking hit on it. Maybe he is. Or maybe he's like quasi, you know what? Maybe he's a Terrabonner. And then they needed to bring his corpse back to wherever and then like burn it to ash. Like it's a fusion of different stuff, but it's just like, yeah, maybe it was from the 2 Rivers originally, and they needed to go back to like die in his mountain home, but then they just burned him and turned him.
And they like give the reveal. He's one of the Alcins. It's like, oh my God, really? All along? No shit.
I thought Alcine.
Yeah, he was an Alcine all along. No fucking way. My God, Will, your long lost fucking cousin who's black is here and dead. He's also dead. I'm sorry, but he's here.
But I'm wearing him on my face.
I put him all over, so I can't take a shower for a while because I really rubbed that shit in there. Like, what happens if I sweat off the ash? Is that okay?
It doesn't matter. Yeah. It's mixed with clay and other stuff.
It has to be. It has to be tears, right? Like, so if I sweat,
it's sweat resistant.
If I did, so sweating him off.
She probably also turned him into a poultice.
Is it
carries him in a little pot so that she can smear more tears on her face?
So she has to smear all that. So if you sweat off more than cry, is it dishonoring him?
Maybe. Oh wait, what's Lady Veilfire saying? It's ash and cum.
True.
Gross.
Maybe she put it up there too, so she can be fire and ice with him. He was the fire. Maxim was the heat.
Good God.
I fucking hate the shows. All right.
Steve, are you ready for Thursday, Wednesday night?
Yes.
Are you ready for this to like dip back down to like the one?
Oh, it's gonna go into yes. I am quite prepared for it to go worse than ever. Like we hit so here we'll just do a hand chart. The show has been down here, and it went like up here, and that's gonna go. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. So we sort of went here, we went up about like that, and then we're gonna hit the toilet big time. Whereas shows like that we didn't get up here. We got like
they used all Robert Jordan lines that they're going to use for the whole season in one episode.
They ran out. Yes,
That's how they eked out a 5.
The allotted lines that Harriet gave them and said, "You must use these." They've used those, and now they're free to do what they want. So, well, I should say free to do what they want, but you know what I mean. They fucking,
man.
Oh boy! All right, everybody. Well, I have to get some rest. I have a long day of work.
Thank you, sir, for having me on.
Of course,
This
it was fun.
It's a lot of fun chatting with you. It's not a lot of fun watching.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun having the chat with everybody. Thank you all for being here. Like we've had 50 people here, so thank you so much for hanging out. Maybe if you haven't watched my 1 minute short, if you wanna, go give that a look see, maybe give it a likey poo and on the way out. And thank you all for being here. It was fun. Staplebo, thank you very much for sending me the clip. I wasn't sure if we were going to do this, so thank you. You gave me something to look at. So appreciate you guys. We'll definitely be back Monday, or I'm sorry, definitely be back Wednesday for Unhype and for other stuff with the showing. It's going to be wild. So thank you for being here, and thank you, Ellis, very much. Thank you for being a member as well. Thank you, all members. Thank you, Super Chats. I almost forgot. Hopefully, I will do some member streams here soon. So consider becoming a member if you want to jump in on any of those. That'll be fun stuff. So thank you again, and we will see you all very soon. Thank you very much, Dane, for being here and hanging out. Appreciate you.
Always
all right.
fun.
Yes, sir. All right. We will see you later.